What kind of a three-row SUV is Chevrolet Traverse? This is 2025 Chevrolet Traverse RS in iridescent pearl. And what we're gonna do for today's video, all the features inside, outside, I'm gonna review it. And then I'm gonna drive it. And I'm filming today thanks to Sir Walter Chevrolet in Raleigh, North Carolina. They are great people, from the owner to the managers to the salespeople, very welcoming, letting me film their vehicles. They'll be great with you too, local and long distance. Give them a try, go to sirwalter.com. Let's walk all the way around this one so we can see what changed for 2024 when it was completely redesigned. Very truck-like looking, it's bold, it's aggressive, and really, honestly, it fits just about every type of person who would want a three-row family SUV. This would be perfect for long weekends, trips to the mountains, and just taking the family in one car to the restaurants. When you're researching Traverse, you'll see for 2025, 4 different trim levels: LT, Z71, High Country, and RS. The RS is the one that combines sportiness with luxury, high class, refined features, tons of technology, multimedia conveniences. You'll see. And the passenger space, outstanding. What about if you want to get to the third row? Well, with this particular one being 7-passenger, you can just go right here to the back. But you can also go from the sides, and then this moves all the way forward. Look at this. Full adults can just jump right in. Tall people, long-legged people, everyone's gonna be comfortable. Let's talk about engine performance. Power. Huey Lewis, when he sang The Power of Love, he said, "You'll be glad, baby, when you found that's the power that makes the world go round." He's talking about the power of love, but he could also have been talking about the power in the Chevy Traverse. This Chevrolet Traverse has 328 horsepower, 326 pound-feet of torque with a 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 8-speed automatic transmission. It accelerates very well. It gets up to highway speed very nicely. Could pull out into traffic if you have a tight window there. Go up hills, no problem. The other thing you'll notice is it's a very organized engine bay. Everything looks like it should be where it is. You'll see the struts, the hydraulic power there. Look at that. Goes up nice and easy. It's got soundproofing material. More performance fast facts. This RS is all-wheel drive, but I just stepped on a stick. But it also comes in front-wheel drive. You can get the LT in front wheel, in all-wheel. The Z71, that's gonna be all-wheel drive only. High Country, front wheel, all-wheel, and RS, front and all-wheel. You get to choose, and there's about $2,000 difference between those two scenarios. Now, this one right here, 21.7 gallon fuel tank, 1.21 gigawatts, great Scott. 21.7 gallons here, it's on the driver's side, and it's 1924, so 19 in the city, 24 on the highway, 21 combined for your MPG. Look for 4-wheel disc brakes, McPherson strut coils in the front for suspension, and independent 5-link rear suspension, multi-link suspension, tightens up on corners and tight curves, opens up nice and smooth on straightaways. Let's leave this one idling so you can hear it purr. Good kitty. We've got white LED daytime running lights right here, LED headlights with gloss black housing and accents all the way through here. Gloss black 3-dimensional grille, but look what happens over here when we turn on the turn signal. LED daytime running light becomes the turn signal. And what's the deal with that? I mean, you can drive on a parkway, but park in a driveway. What's the deal? Look for front parking sensors. That means there'll be rear parking sensors as well. Gloss black down here, functional airflow through. Now this one is really interesting because look at the dirt. We'll see it all the way around. A very interesting phenomenon happened in the North Carolina area, probably other parts of the country too. Texas had a huge dust storm, big weather advisories. Well, that wind blew up, and last Friday, everybody in Raleigh woke up Saturday morning to dirt and dust all over their cars. The craziest thing. I like the chrome accents with the black for Chevrolet logo, and this is part of the panoramic view that we can see all the way around the car. Let's go in this direction here. 22-inch wheels, high gloss black, 275 45 R22 on the tires. How do you like that multi-spoke pattern? It's quite cool. Gloss black accents here. These are some accents that you'll see because it's the RS trim. Traverse badging. I like this turn signal right here. It goes all the way across here so you can see it better from a lot of different angles. There's the camera that represents replicating the view for bird's eye, for along the sides of. A lot of safety features. You can push lock and unlock right here and right here, so it's on the back as well. Gloss black down here. Black roof rails. This is the panoramic roof with 2 different panes. It's like House of Pain. Jump around, jump up, and get down. In the back, look for 4 different exhaust ports. Got the housing right here. Check this out. Underneath here, one side, 2 side, and it sounds great. Backup sensors as well. Traverse has up to 5,000 pound towing capacity. I like it, matches the interior, RS with the black and the red, more gloss black. This has the backup camera and a camera washer, so that squirts out the liquid to clean the washer fluid, and it cleans it. That way you're on dirty, dusty roads, or like we saw here, it cleans it off. How about the digital camera, the rear view camera? It's right here, and it also has a washer. Now see, that's clever engineering. Exposed wiper there. How about a turn signal? This is a crazy turn signal. Upper and lower. I like it. One of the advantages to this one right here is going to be cargo space with the seats up and the seats down. I can open up the auto lift gate right there. I can do it from here. I can do it from the key, from the front. It also has auto walk up, so when I walk up to the car with the keys in my pocket for 3 seconds, it'll automatically raise the roof, so to speak. For the second and the third rows, that's interesting, 22 cubic feet of space with the seats up. You can, if I put these down, goes to 56. And if I put those down, the second row, class leading 98 cubic feet of cargo space. I can even take the second row and tilt them forward to give us even more space. For example, we just push this button and it sent it forward just a little bit more. So if you need a little bit more stacking, we can do that. Panoramic glass. You'd think there was a dust storm in Raleigh. Yeah, see, watch this. Hold that down and it pops forward. And we can take that seat and bring it right back up, and now we got our 22 cubic feet of space. How will it work? Pretty easily. Didn't even have to turn to the side. Look for just over 38 inches of rear seat headroom, which is amazing, and just over 32 inches of rear seat legroom. I mean, the third row here, it's a little tight, but I mean, it's a third row, and I've got the headrest here to support me. I've got air vents right here and right here. Also, look, big cup holders, bottle holders, and USB-Cs right there, cut out so we can see around that last pillar. That helps. Quite comfortable. And we'll see USB-C on this side as well. I want this seat to go forward. That was nice. Listen to how solid this is. Solid. How about our space here? 41.5 inches of rear seat legroom. I mean, second row. Almost 40 inches of rear seat headroom. I'm 5'8" with short legs, by the way, but this will give you a great example. I got one seat forward, one seat back. Very comfortable in the second row. I like the back of this too. Nice big pocket. And yes, there are 2 pockets for left and right. That's good. Can I recline? Absolutely. It's a really nice day here in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's going to be nearly 80 degrees and sunny. That's amazing for early March. Hope it's nice where you guys are. How about soft touch? This is a soft touch panel. That's a surprise. This is soft touch as well. Maybe you could put a phone here or something else. We've got some chrome accents. They're very subtle, but we've also got the sporty torch red accents. You could put a big bottle in here or whatever you wanted to. It's got Bose premium sound. That's right. Premium sound in the house. If you want to get up, you got to get up to get down. We've got that grab lever right there. See, that's firm but squishy. Nice bolstering here. I like the accents on the seats as well. The red is not overwhelming. It's subtle, which makes it nice. It accentuates it. Easy to get to those child safety latches for parents of car seat kids. I'm a car seat kid. We've got lights and air and microphones. See that? Even on the passenger side. That's pretty cool. Even on the rear passenger side. Let's look at visibility. Nice tall windows there. There's a lot of space in this Traverse. Will the co-pilot be comfortable? Well, look, they can go up and down in their seat quite quickly. Makes a little sound. So you do hear that. Oh yeah. Can we recline? As we do that, if you can notice this, I'll show it a little bit more prominently when I feature all these features, but look at this, torch red accents. That is super cool. I'm going down, 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 down. Who sings that song, by the way? Let me know. I don't think I've seen door panels and accents on the interior quite like this. Almost looks like fish scales. Oh, that is so nice. Soft touch, more accents. It's all soft. That's good. A bigger bottle opening than we saw in the second row. And here's that accent panel. You gotta admit, that's super cool. 17.7-inch screen. Nice chunky side bolstering. That's what locks you into your seat. Sport seats do it a little bit tighter. Isn't that nice? We can see everybody here. Does it have lumbar? Yeah, it's got four-way, which means it goes up and down. The roller here goes up and down. It travels your lower back. And also it comes in and it goes out. So extra bonus there. Do we have storage? Absolutely. Right underneath here. Good place to put your bag, books, anything you don't want like right out in the open. Huge, huge. This could be like your kitchen junk drawer. That is huge. Wireless charging pad, and I like that it's sitting down here because it locks it in place. Once it starts charging, it's not going to roll around because it's set forward. Gravity will take it forward and not jostle around. USB-A, C, and 12-volt circular port. It fits a little nubbin of a water that I got at Sir Walter. Go to sirwalter.com, and it can fit obviously thicker ones as well because they squeeze in right here. This is an interesting thing. You wonder, what is it for? Anything that you want to. Maybe your Rubik's Cube could go there. That's what I would put. It's almost like it's made for two different armrests. It's an interesting panel here. It's soft. Light stitching. Ooh, we could put stuff here, or we could go way down here. It's about forearm deep, mid forearm, but lots of space to store, and it has a light so you can see things at night. Thanks for following along in this video. Don't change the channel. Don't change the dizzle. Turn it up a little. I got a dining room full of fine dime brizzles. Yeah, Snoop's listening too. Thanks for subscribing. If you like Snoop Dogg references out of nowhere, hit subscribe to AutoJeff Reviews. We're going up. See that? And it also has four-way lumbar support here. And we can, of course, recline our seat. You'd think, why wouldn't we be able to? It's leather wrapped. It's a flat bottom right here. And gloss. We'll see that a little closer. How about this? The digital camera. We don't need to look that way, but we can. And regardless of the way you push it, I'm not going to sing push it. Do, 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 do. See, I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to sing it either. But it still focuses on that camera there with the camera washer so it stays nice and crisp. And that clarity is really good. In the driver's panel, you're going to see two different positions for memory seats. I like that. It has power folding mirrors. Excellent. Very cool. This is for the back, right there in the door. Interesting place to put it. But now we know where it is. Soft touch all through here. Remember, it is Bose sound system. Bose is fantastic. A lot of people ask for a Bose sound system specifically. If you have a choice. Accent panel in red. And then of course we see where we control lights, wipers, that kind of stuff. Driver attention alert. So it's focusing on whether you're paying attention or not. We don't want distracted drivers out there. If you're a distracted driver, you say, I don't want that. That means you need it. RS right here in gloss. And then this big old screen. This one has built-in Google Maps. We can adjust the gap. It has gap adjust here, so you can change the distance between you and cars in front of you when you're using the adaptive cruise control. You can even get Super Cruise on a Traverse, which is most excellent. So lots of information. I'm going to show you this one right here. This is the engine start and stop, so it'll shut off at a traffic light to save on fuel. You can turn it off if you don't want to use it. Auto stop off. It's up to you. All-wheel drive, how does that work? We're going to show you. right now it's in 2-wheel drive. Going closer. I'm switching it to all-wheel with the touch of a button. Good job, Jeff. You taught us something. I did it. I really did it. How about physical buttons for volume? You can also control it and tweak it this way as well. Has heated steering wheel, which is nice. You'll see that right here. That might be handy to have. And then the airflow. See, it blasts out really good. Of course, you can control where the air comes out if you want to. Maybe I want to have it come out right here at my face. How about all of these? So many different icons and apps that you can use. Climate. I better turn that down a little bit. We can adjust our climate. Can I do it this way? Oh, I can. I love it. That is excellent. This has ambient lighting too. I want to show you that because who doesn't want ambient lighting? So climate is there, ambient lighting. Look at all the colors you can choose. You can choose the brightness. I want it more bright. Do we want red or blue or purple? This would be nice. Ooh, that would be very nice. We'll do it there. So Alexa devices, trailering, settings, connections, vehicle. This is where you can make some adjustments. So look inside this information display because you might want to change your audio. Matter of fact, I do. We don't need all that bass. It's all about the bass, no treble. We could do that. Rear seat reminder, buckle to drive, Super Cruise lane change. So if you want to do that, collision and detection systems, look at all the safety features. Side bicyclist alert, lane change alert. I told you there were a lot of safety features here. But what about auto park assist? This can actually help you park. How would you like to park? Parallel and perpendicular. How would you like to exit your space once you do? Oh, that's so cool. What about vehicle status? That might be an underrated feature because you can check your oil life, air filter life, brake pad life. Aren't these things that you need to know? Gauges. Oh, I like it. I like it. We're just sitting here burning fuel. Don't pay attention to what's the real life right now for gas mileage. This is going to be standard overhead, side view. How do you want it? I'm going to take this and put it into reverse so you can see the backup camera. The clarity's pretty good. It could probably be a little bit more crisp, a little bit crisper, but it's still really good. And then look at this. I'm comparing it to this. That is super clear. So a lot of different ways. Do you want a hitch camera? Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. We even have the forward camera. Isn't that impressive? It shows projected path, wheel path. That is amazing. I love it. Turn on heated seats.
All right, turning on the seat heater for the driver.
Tune to Sirius XM channel 8.
Streaming 80s on 8 from Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Music, sports and news.
Faithfully bow now, 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 now. So you can go to favorites that are set. You can hold and add your own. We can switch by scrolling. Sharon. All in all, super impressive. OnStar SOS, our emergency flashers. Does it have a sunglass holder? Of course it does. Can't assume that on vehicles. Has lights. I'd like to see LED lights right here standard, but we'll work with what we work with. So that blocks out most of the sun. The first thing I always do when I test out a vehicle is I sit in all 3 rows. And what stood out to me is the legroom and the headroom in the second and the third row. You'll see, I'm not the tallest guy in the world. I'm 5'8" for reference. However, I'll tell you, there's a lot of room and a lot of storage. We'll see that as we do the walk around too. A lot of nooks and crannies and storage bins to put your gear. First things first though, the seats. These are very comfortable. This is jet black leather with torch red accents. So black and red, we'll see it all over the place here. Just like my Carolina Hurricanes, black and red. And it's got medium bolstering right here. The seats are soft, but they're firm. Does that make sense? In other words, they provide support, but it's very comfortable. I think this would be excellent for a road trip. The headrest is squishy, so it's not one of those ones that faces so far forward. Oh yeah, this is nice. It's so smooth. We're just city driving 46 miles an hour in a 45. Don't tell anybody, but oh yeah. See, this is really, really nice. It's got McPherson suspension in the front, coil springs, and then independent 5-link rear suspension, so multi-link suspension in the back as well. I don't hear a lot of road noise. Now, this is city driving. We're not on highways where we can hear wind and trucks and stuff like that. This is very, very comfortable. Some basic things you want to look out for, and I say basic because we're just talking features here. This is amazing. 17.7-inch diagonal color touchscreen. It has Google built in, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We've got heated seats, cooled seats, so much going on here. I can flip it this way. I can flip it that way. I like the layout. It's very modern, red, white, and blue. I like that too. And I made a rhyme. Look at this digital camera right here. It is so crystal clear. It allows you to see because it has a camera in back. We're gonna spin it around here and see how tight we can get it. Woo! I just about made it all the way into that closest lane, just a little bit over. I mean, it's a 3-row SUV with just turning it tight. That is remarkable. This is nice. Look for 328 horsepower and 326 pound-feet of torque with the 2.5-liter turbocharged 4 with 8-speed automatic transmission. It shifted nicely. It switched gears nicely. At its top cruising speed is comfortable. Call me a huge fan. Let's look at the window sticker here. We've got the 25 Traverse RS all-wheel drive iridescent pearl color scheme. It's 2.5 turbo with 8-speed automatic transmission. We're going through standard equipment here. I hope that's clear. I got it in 0.5 mode, so it'll be a little bit more clear. Fuel mileage combines for 21, like we talked about earlier. Let's go through all the columns just so you can see what's on a sticker, so you know what's standard and what's been added. I always suggest stopping the video if you want to see some of these specs a little bit closer without me scrolling down, but if I take too long, people will get bored, and we don't want them switching off. It's like Jack Black in School of Rock. Step off! Step off! Look at all the safety features here. So, look at the pricing here. Got the delivery charge. There's our total price. And remember, this one's available, has very good safety ratings at Sir Walter Chevrolet in Raleigh. Go to sirwalter.com. Thanks everybody so much for watching. What do you think about the Traverse? Maybe you'll go with LT Z71, the High Country, or RS that you see here. Would you do front wheel or all-wheel drive? And where does this rank versus other 3-row mid-size SUVs? In space, in cargo, I'm really a fan. I'd appreciate it if you clicked subscribe if you haven't already to AutoJeff Reviews. We do fun, thorough reviews here. You gotta mix in a little bit of songs, TV, and movies to keep it interesting as we're going around this beautiful ride and all the ones that I review. Thanks so much. I'm at AutoJeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Threads. I'll see you there. Peace. If you'd like more Chevrolet content, then click on my Chevrolet playlist. I've got other playlists broken down by brand, so pick your favorite manufacturer, and happy watching. I really appreciate you guys being here.